about to leave. Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am going to do a date night makeup look, and this one is going to be an all-out bronze glam. I will be featuring my Natasha Denona Bronze Palette today. I haven't used this one in a while. I know it is an older palette from what I've been using lately. I'm going to start off by using some skin moisturizer. This is the Tatcha the Dewy Skin Cream. I think it is a little old, so we will not be using that one. Do not use it if it looks like that. Okay, so instead I'm going to see how my skin fix is. This is a really good cream, by the way. This one should be good here. I do need something with a little bit of moisture because I feel like my skin is dry. It is summertime and my skin is not usually this dry. I don't remember moisturizing this morning. We were in a huge rush because, yes, unfortunately we went to Chad's grandma's funeral today. It was very sad, and honestly I actually didn't cry, and the thing that made me really want to cry was all of her kids. So they would be like my husband's mom, right, and all of her sisters and her sister and brothers. Two of them couldn't be there because they're actually ill in the hospital. They're all, they're getting up there. They're already in their 60s and early 70s. So it's been kind of difficult. It was a difficult day for Chad for sure. And I feel for him. It's hard, right? It's really difficult. So I'm going to put some lip gloss on because my lips are super dry. I'm using my Bare Minerals, what is this called? Bare Minerals Mineralist Lip Gloss Balm in the shade Trust. It's kind of like a coral color, but when you put it on, it doesn't really look coral. A couple of things. I really have to clean my makeup brushes, so that's going on my list for the week. And I also really need to organize my makeup desk. So I have not yet done my Sephora haul, so maybe I can do that for you guys right after this video if I have time. My mom's supposed to be here in like 5 minutes, so if she is, technically we don't have to leave for another half hour. So if I can get my makeup done like pronto, that's not too bad. I won't be doing any face makeup. I kind of will. I'll show you what I do. It's actually pretty simple. Before I do anything else, I wonder if I should put this on first. I think I'll wait because in case I get fallout from my shadow, I will wait to use this product. This will be in my haul. It is the Caloray So Blown Clean Blurring Primer. I've tried it out today. It's amazing, you guys. I love it so much. Caloray is a really good clean beauty product too, by the way, if you're interested in clean beauty products. Okay, so I'm going to switch things up. I'm using my MAC paint pot. This is the shade Soft Ochre, and it's actually called a Pro Longwear Paint Pot. I really like this stuff for priming lids. I will use my concealer brush for this step. It's in a pot, and it's actually getting a little old. I haven't used it in a while. So when I put this on, it's actually really nice because it's already... like, when I use concealer and I wait for it to dry down a bit, that's the consistency this already is. So I don't really have to wait for it to dry down. So I smooth that all over my lids, and right now I'm not going to do my lower lid, or maybe I will a bit. I'll put some product down there, see if it helps to, have a good foundation for my shadow. Yeah, let's see what we're working with today. So I'm going to start by doing a traditional blend. I'm going to take a really wide blending brush. Actually, I completely lied. Did I lie? I did. I'm going to use a blending brush, a tapered blending brush, going into Sundown, which is this kind of like muted orange color. And I'm going to start in the crease, and I'm going to blend up and out. I just want to extend that a little. You can see that color. It's so pretty. I'm going to extend it up a little bit more. I find that I never really extend my shadows that far up. And then I'm like, why can't I see my shadow? And it's because it's on my lid. And not that my eyeshadow is hidden. You can see it whenever I close my eyes. So it's not really hidden. It's just a little bit too low. So I'm going to take my blending brush, blend that out. So now I'm going to go into Suntan, again with my blending brush. And I'm going to put this a little bit lower, right here, this shade. Okay, tapping it on my brush, a little bit lower, but still keeping it in that crease, and we'll go back in with the other brush and blend it up and out. Okay, going back in with the second brush, blending that all over. All right, that looks really, really pretty. And now we're going to still continue darkening things up. I'm going into Magma, which is more of a browny red color. I'm doing this instead of going into that blacker color there. So Magma, I want a true bronze look today. I'm going to focus it just on the outer eye, so I'm not even staying in the crease here. A little bit in the crease, but not all the way through. Bringing it down onto the lower outside of my eye. And I'm not going to blend it yet because I need to decide what color I'm going to go in with. I think Gloaming is the best bronze color. But what I want to do is mix these two colors together. Use my finger, I think, here. Should I? Yes, I'll use my finger. So I'm going to start with Gloaming. Okay. I'll use my ring finger. This is a really pretty shade. I'm going to put that all over the lid, starting from the inner corner to the middle. Okay, I'm going to go back in with that one that had Magma on it and just blend that a little bit more into that corner to keep that corner looking dark. Okay, and then use the same finger and go into High Degree, which is that reddy color here. And then put that kind of on the dividing line between Magma and Gloaming. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with this brush and blend the dark color Magma out a little bit. Might have to transfer brushes because I don't want it going up too high here. All right, I'm going to blend with a clean brush. And now we are going to do the rest of the makeup, I think. Unless I put some on the inner corner. So I'm going to take a small brush, a pencil brush actually, and I'm going to go into Silk. This is the lightest color here in the palette, and maybe mix it with True Bronze, which is right here, and put this on the inner corner. I think True Bronze is almost like a topper. Oh, that's actually really pretty. I should maybe add more of that. The thing is, I actually have this sparkle that I want to share with you guys. It's actually a new product, and I got it even after the Rouge haul sale. There we go. Okay, so we're going to keep these brushes aside because obviously I have to do the lower lash line. And before we do that, we're going to do all of the rest of the makeup. So I'm going to wipe my finger off. So another new product that I'm going to use, again, it'll be in the haul, is this brown eyeliner. So I'm going to line my water lines. Okay, so I'm doing this before under eye concealer. And then I'm going to go in with foundation. So this is the KVD Good Apple Foundation. This is the shade Medium 036. It's a little yellow for my skin tone. But what I did this morning when I did makeup for the funeral is I just took my kabuki brush, dabbed it in the product like once or twice, and applied it to my cheeks just to simply cover up my pigmentation that I have here. And then I take my fingers and I blend, and it just looks so natural. And there's not a whole lot of makeup look. It just simply covers up the spots that I want to hide. And honestly, I mean, it's not completely covered, and that's okay because I'm going for the natural look here. I hardly even have to do any powder, which is amazing. So I'm also going to do concealer. And I think the shade I was using before was too dark. So I'm going to use the 04. This is honestly how I did my makeup this morning, and it was so quick. I just used my fingers to blend. It worked. It was good. When you use your finger, not only does it help heat the product up a little bit and it makes it easier to blend. I mean, I'm using this Kosas Creamy Revealer Concealer, so it doesn't really need heat from your finger to blend because it's so creamy already and it's so blendable. And it's one of my favorites. Like, honestly, it is. But any concealer, that's like magic. You just use your finger to heat it up a little bit, and it's so nice. So I feel for some reason this eye got a little bit more concealer. I'm not too concerned about the under eye darkness. Part of that is because I actually had some makeup left over from earlier when I was like trying to take off my makeup. It didn't quite work out, I guess. So I'm going to take my small powder brush, go in with my powder. This is the Kosas Cloudset powder, and the shade is Feathery. I love this baked powder. It goes on so nice, and it works with these concealers and the Kosas foundation. Just so lovely. Okay, so there's that. And then you see how much I did, like hardly anything at all. So, oops, my baby is crying. The other thing I'm going in with is my Kosas bronzer, and this is called the Sunshow in the shade Escape. And I'm going to add a little bit of bronzer to the tops of my cheekbones. I am using this really big fluffy brush, and if it doesn't blend out very well, just go in with a powder brush and blend over top of it. So this is to add that golden sun-kissed look. Because, you know, I want to pretend that I was out in the sun all day. And I don't want to add too much because I want it to still look natural. I'm just going to blend this side because I feel like it didn't blend out well up there. And then for blush, I'm going to use my Milani Luminoso blush. I feel like this is a really good blush to use on a day like today when it was hot outside and we were outside a lot. I feel like I can give myself a nice flush, and this is a little bit more natural looking rather than like a bright pink. And then I thought about eyebrows, so I'm going to quickly go off camera, do eyebrows. The two products I use, Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Whiz in medium brown, and then the Benefit 24-hour brow setter gel. We will be right back. Eyebrows are done. That was like the quickest eyebrows I've ever done. Now I'm going to finish up the lower lash line here. So I'm going to go back into my bronze palette. I'm going to use this short shader brush, this E20, and I'm going to go straight into gloaming. I like to have almost like a shimmery lower lash line. And because I put that black, well, not black, I put the brown eyeliner on the bottom, it's really going to blend super nicely in with this shadow. So I'm going to put it all the way across on both eyes. Okay, and then I'm going to take that first E25 I used and blend that out a bit. Okay, I'm going to use the small little tiny brush, the pencil brush here, and go into True Bronze and add some of this sparkle right at the beginning of my eye underneath here to kind of brighten things up. And again, maybe a little bit up here. And now I'm not sure if I should add the liquid sparkle now or if I should wait to do the eyeliner. Maybe we'll do eyeliner first. So I'm going to go in with my Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. to line my upper lash line. I am doing lashes, so this really helps to make the lashes stick. And then we're going to go in with this little pot here. So this is, I honestly don't even remember. It's called Hot Lava Infinite Chrome Flakes by Myricks Beauty. Is it Danessa Myricks? That's actually, I'm probably going to have to put this one down because I can't remember the exact name of it. So I think what I'll do is use my finger. I'm going to use my pinky finger because it's hard to pick up. And it does have like a green shift. So this is going to be interesting. I'll put some on my eye. And I guess it's hard to see. I don't really know why you can't see it that well. It's supposed to be like this bronze sparkle flux type thing. I think that's good enough because I don't want to overdo anything here. Okay, so I'm going to pile on mascara. My favorite mascara is the Voluminous Carbon Black. Okay guys, so I'm going to add lashes. And I think for lip gloss, the one I want to use is probably not here, unless I use this one. Okay, let's use this one because it's very, very bronzy. This is called Pretzel Drip, and it is by Jeffree Star. It's called The Gloss. Smells divine, let me just tell you guys. Okay, so we'll do lashes really, really quickly and return in a jiffy. Alright guys, so I think that's it for my lashes. I think they look gorgeous. The last step is for highlighter, and with a look like this, I can't really use a champagne highlighter because it's so bronzed and glam. So I'm going to go into my Flower Beauty palette. This is the Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette. Haven't used this in forever, but it is one of my favorite highlighters. Take my tiny little highlighting brush here and go into the shade Gold. I've had this palette for a long time. Whoops, oh, way too much, way too much. There's sometimes you want a lot of highlighter and there are times you don't, especially on the tip of your nose. So take a powder brush and wipe that away. So I'm going to put a little bit on the bridge of my nose here, just like so, a little bit between the brows, and then concentrate on those cheekbones. A little bit on the chin, and of course the Cupid's bow. Here we go. Just going to tone down everything a tiny, tiny bit with my powder brush. Alright guys, and that's all she wrote. So I am all done. I'm ready to go on date night. I just need some sparkly earrings. So thank you so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. Hit that bell notification button to be notified when I upload new content. Give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you all next time. Bye.
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.